And if you want us to.
I was petrified.
Okay. We are, of course, talking about the story that everyone's talking about, and it was the magnitude 5.9 earthquake, the largest that Victoria has ever seen, really, well, since records began almost 200 years ago, shaking homes and forcing Melburnians really to run out of their homes for safety, and if they were at work, to run out of office buildings. I know here at work, an email went out saying evacuate. Laura Turner joins us now.
We did it by email. What, we haven't got an alarm system or something?
I'm sure the alarm went off as well.
But someone went, message all staff.
Laura might be able to give us the latest on that. Laura, quite the shock this morning. It sort of felt like what more could happen in Melbourne at the moment.
Oh, it was incredible, Alicia. My start time at work this morning was 9:15 on the dot. I had to be somewhere at 9:15. So I walked into the building at that very moment. And look, I'm going to tell you a funny story. I know this is a very serious issue, but I want to tell you something that happened this morning. I walked in and being heavily pregnant, I heard people yelling, the ground is shaking. And I actually said, excuse me. I said, shut up, excuse me, you know, and then I actually felt it myself, and the security was saying, no, get out, it's not a joke.
It's not me, it's not me.
Get out. So we all ran out and were evacuated, and you did all the right things, but it was just, I mean, as you say, what more could happen? You know, people wait. The video footage that's come through is extraordinary, of people, you know, in their beds and the computer screens shaking around. In this one, you can see, you know, an office building. That was a chemist in Campbellfield, a chemist warehouse. Imagine, and this one is just extraordinary. Little baby sleeping. You can imagine mum just freaking out. This one was extraordinary too, an apartment building, stuff falling off the shelves. That's Channel 9's own camera there. And apartment buildings too, especially these older buildings, the ones most in trouble, and that's what we heard from the SES as well. These are kids playing with Lego building a,
no.
And then it's all over. They're screaming.
Mum's got to try and convince them it wasn't her that did that.
It wasn't me. And you know, there's another apartment building. This is the birds in the CBD.
Oh, the peregrine falcons.
Yeah,
They've only just laid their eggs.
That's
I hope
right.
they're okay.
They better not be shattered, those
certainly
eggs.
covered all bases.
Yeah, I know. They're everywhere. This is Hallam, a bottle shop. There's all the bottles there. Just so many expensive bottles. All that red wine. These guys, the skiers and the snowboarders, went straight through the middle of it on Mount Buller. Straight through the middle of an earthquake. This is an apartment building, CBD. They couldn't work out what it was. You hear them scream out later, oh my God, that was an earthquake, and all the neighbours are yelling at each other, are you okay? Rooftops just feeling the brunt. This is 5.9. This is a person in bed. And you can see the computer screens obviously having to work from home, the poor things. We found out they're working from bed. There's a pool with the water making waves. And as we know, 5.9, that is the biggest we've ever seen since records began in Victoria. So, you know, if it's not one thing, it's another in our wonderful city.
Well, yeah, speaking of that, can you just hold fire for a moment, please, Laura? Because there is a bit of action, unfortunately, unfolding at the Shrine. Let's head back there now to Adam Haggerty. Adam, what's happening?